Hey, Russell Hotel's going live just for a couple minutes. You guys know how we do it. Today is Monday, January 19th. It's King Day,
It
okay?
is.
King
I was hoping you
holiday.
said that.
And this is a daily check-in with Miss Tiffany English, and me, Russell Hotel. So we do this every Monday. Well, I do this daily check-in Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But Mondays are devoted to Miss Tiffany. So she comes on with her extraordinary energy. Okay, as you can tell.
I was wondering what you were gonna say. I was like, uh-huh.
She comes up with
Sarcasm.
her insight and her just that she brings that energy. As you can see, it's just eluding out of just
Aw,
oozing out of wherever. Okay, this
thank you.
podcast or whatever.
Thank you.
Of
Yes.
course,
The
of course.
energy.
So we're live on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And I changed my Facebook page. Okay, I was able to finally get the right Facebook page because I have like two different Facebook pages, right? But I didn't want it going to the secondary one. I want to go to the main one. It's going to the main one. I don't know if you knew that, but
So you have two Facebook pages, like for
yeah,
your company? Or you're talking
just
about
in
your
general, just in life, just.
Oh, you have a private Facebook
I
page?
have two Facebook. Yeah, I mean
Thank
you're on the
you.
one that I'm using now.
Oh,
You're
okay.
on
I
there.
made the cut. Okay. And then you
Yeah,
have
no,
like a
you made
dummy
the cut.
account or something? Like
I had to make a new one because I lost my password, and
Oh,
and it wouldn't for whatever reason. You know how you lost password or forget your
yeah.
password. You click on that, and it's supposed to send you an email or whatever text message to reset it. Well, it never did. I don't know why it
Oh,
never
it sent it
did.
to a different email? Do you have an old email?
Maybe that was it. Anyway, it's straight now. Maybe that was
Okay.
it.
All right.
It's straight now. So anyway,
Yes.
feel free to make comments. You guys can make comments. The comments are open. If you're on Facebook, hey, what's going on, Facebook people? Peace. If you're on Twitch, okay, that's for the gaming community, right? And we talked about that. We
We figured that
established
one out.
that. Hey, gamers, they need hotels and destinations too. They go out and do their thing. I'm here to assist them, right? So also YouTube and LinkedIn. So if you don't follow me on or follow us on YouTube, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channels. And then if you're not on LinkedIn with us, shame on you. Make sure you connect with us. So anyway,
Yeah, of course. Me too.
anyway, go ahead, Tiffany. What's going on?
You put me on the spot. What is going on?
Mm-hmm. How was
Really,
your weekend?
I know. I was like, what are
Mm-hmm.
we doing? We're jumping right in. How was my weekend? It was good. It was it was it was all right. Nothing much. Yeah, nothing. I was about to say like nothing eventful. So I'm in this kind of weird space, right? We're mid January, and I'm getting like I don't know the highs. The I need to be out. I need to be doing something. I need to be traveling. So I have been home for about 3.5 weeks, and I'm.
So you need to be out. You need to be doing something.
I
You need to
just
be
feel
traveling.
well. I just feel like yeah, I got to get back on the road. Look at some of these
On the road
destinations.
again.
Yeah, I'm excited about
You
that. And
need to
plus,
be back
winter in
on the road
Chicago. I
again.
think right now it's 6 degrees. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, I got the heat cranked on, and yeah, it's like don't go outside unless you absolutely have to. Season.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
there.
okay.
I will say I did get a few. This goes into what I want to talk about. I did get into a few event invites, and um, which I praise. Me as an event professional, I'm always saying like, hey, put together an event to reach out to your prospects. Even in January, even people are going, not me, but I'm not going out. But I do appreciate the invite. So there were a few of these. They were calling them like winter showcases for venues, and
Mhm.
that happened maybe last week. And I just didn't go. There's also there's a monthly event professional networking um, group called Thursday Therapy, and it's a lot of wedding professionals, but it's also event professionals. So they do it every third Thursday, and I didn't go, and I felt bad, but It's just because it's cold out doesn't mean things aren't happening. So I do appreciate the invites, but I
Were they taking care of your transportation too?
maybe that was why. Maybe that's why I didn't go. I was like,
Okay.
eh.
Yeah. Well, you need to put that out there. Let people know that, it's hard enough to get out because the weather is a little
This is
indifferent. And, they need to entice people to take advantage of it, to come to these events. Well, if you're given a whatever Lyft or Uber or whatever, yeah, that will entice people to come, to brave the weather or, take a chance on coming to check it out. I would think. I don't know. Am I wrong?
You know what? That's great. So I think, especially when you are trying to target people that don't know you, that are choosing between should I go or should I not.
Should I go
That's
or
a,
should I stay?
yeah, that's a good enticement. You're right. I mean, I just say like, I wasn't going, but yeah, that probably would have enticed me. Also, being very, cognizant of the events I attend. It can't just be like, hey, I mean, there were two venue showcases, which, yeah, maybe I could go, but I can easily go in the spring or the summer. So like it wasn't a priority for me because it was like, come look at our space. And I'm like, it's 6 degrees out. Like you got to do something else, to entice us to come out to see your space. You know what I mean? So you're absolutely right. I feel like, especially in those dead zone times, as the winter times when people rather hibernate or stay at home, or yeah, you gotta up it. You gotta up the antes when you're doing some
You
of
got
these.
to up your game. You got to up your game. If you want people to come, you're gonna have to offer a little something to get them there. I get it. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. The same thing in LA. I mean, we don't have the weather issues like you do,
Okay.
but there can be a distance issue or transportation and parking. And I mean, it's not a transportation issue. Everybody has a car, right? But there's traffic.
Yeah.
What about parking? There's always some issue with parking or whatever. But if they offer like a Uber or Lyft credit or what's the new thing that we have in town? The what's the new one? The driverless cars. What are they called?
Oh, you have those?
Waymo.
You have those? We
Yeah,
don't.
we sure do. Hey,
Oh.
we're LA. That's how we get there. I don't know what y'all doing in Chicago. The cars were probably going into the river or lake or whatever.
Yeah, I know. You're like,
no, we have. It's called
wow.
Waymo.
Okay.
Waymo. There's hundreds of Waymos around. Hundreds.
That's gonna be on my list when I come to LA. And
Okay,
be like,
yeah, check it out.
put me in a Waymo.
Driverless car, just like you remember in Vegas, they have. It's not called Waymo. It's called whatever. What's it called in Vegas?
I thought they had two of them, right?
Excuse me.
They do have Waymo, and they have something else. Well, all I know is the something else. They only operate during certain hours because I wanted to take it to IMAX, and I think their hours started at like 10 a.m. I was like, oh, that's not gonna work. Not even for me.
Yeah, really, huh? Really, that's late
So,
for you. Oh
I
my God.
know, and I think it was like from 10 to 5, so their hours are limited. But I don't know if they have Waymo. They might.
I don't know. I know they have something else, and I can't think of the name of it. But the cars were smaller. I mean, these are like. I mean, they have vans now. They have Waymo vans now. So
Okay.
it's something else. So, but yeah. So getting back to what we were saying, I mean, if you want people to attend, there's always going to be some challenges to get there. But if you make things a little easier to get there, I think your turnout will be a lot more successful if you do offer those things. Yeah, it comes at some cost, but damn it, okay, it comes at an extra cost. But if you're going to get people.
But
exactly.
Would you rather have people not show up or show up? I mean,
there you go.
And I will add to that I mean, just in general, your event should be impactful, and you should make it worthy for people to attend, but especially in the winter. I feel like in the summer we have a lot of more leisure time. If I'm in the area, I'll take a walk or I'll do this, or I'll line up my day. When it's winter, it's like that has to be that has to be worked out. That has to be worthy of me coming out. And so I say that to say, leave the simple events for like the spring and the summer. If it's something, maybe you're offering some type of credit, you're doing CMP credit for planners or something, something that's like, I got to get out there because this is benefiting me. So
see, that's a good one.
Right?
That's a good one. There's a lot of people that want to do the CMP, right? The exam and whatever. If you're offering free credit or maybe a free session or whatever, an hour CMP session, teaching session or learning session, something like that.
I'm gonna put on my boots and I'm gonna bundle up because now it's benefiting me. It's not like, oh, let me just go see your space where I can see it any other day.
Yes, that's a good idea. Look at you. You got your thinking cap on today. What is going on with you?
I try.
Yeah. It doesn't happen that often, but
hey, don't do that. We don't do that in front of company. No. Well, so that's the difference when I put my strategy hat on. So we talk about difference between event planner and event strategy. And that's something I always talk about with events. Don't do it just for the sake of doing it. And a lot of times where you have venues, and I will say the invites that I've gotten, one was a hotel. Again, I feel like if I'm in the area, I could pop in and be like, I'm here, or I can schedule some time to go, do a site. Another was two others were restaurant type venues invites. So I say that to say, kind of make it a little bit more robust, Yeah, absolutely. And
I like that.
Obviously those three events were targeting planners. How can you help benefit planners? Can you say, if you attend, I don't know, something happens, like you'll throw in something, you'll throw in a free, concession on their RFP, something that you're attracting other planners to. So
yes, you're right.
I don't know. But
you're right. Real quick. Got a comment here. I've just put it on the screen. This is from William Davis. Hey, William, first of all, I need to apologize because I missed, you didn't miss it. I missed the conference call we're supposed to do on Friday.
No, you didn't.
My bad. Yeah, I sent him a message saying, hey, we need to reschedule. And I did apologize. But he mentioned that just now. I see the QR code. See, you guys don't understand. When someone tells me something and something that's gonna, help me out, help my site out, help, me being visual, then I'm gonna do it, right? So William looked at what I was doing and he said, hey, do you use QR codes? And I said, no, should I? And he said, yes, you should. That's the new, well, it's not new, but a lot of people do it. If you watch, TV or things on TikTok or whatever, they have the little QR codes in the corner, right? So why not utilize it? And I said, you know what, you're absolutely right. And the Restream, the platform that I use, had that capability already. It's already embedded in there. All I had to do was click and just put my information in there and just put it on the screen. It took all of a minute to do, and I hadn't done it, right? And he saw that as something that I need to continue or start doing, right? So thank you so much, William. I appreciate that stuff. So I do listen to what people tell me.
I'm gonna do the QR code. Oh, yeah. And it works.
Hello. Boom.
I can be like, doo-doo-doo.
Hello.
No, but you know what? It's funny because we always talk about tips, that people can use, and then it's great when someone else kind of offers their tips. So, and now you're implementing that. And thank you, William, because I didn't even notice the QR code. Did you just put it up there?
It's been up there since I've been doing the show just now today earlier. Okay, we've been on here for 14 minutes, and it's been on there for 14 minutes.
See, I appreciate when people make comments and bring attention to something that I didn't even notice.
See, there you go. So let's just say that I'm like you're a brand that I'm speaking with, right? I can have yours up there instead of mine. I mean, of course, I'm here talking, so that's why I'm here. But just say you had one. I'll put I'll create one for you, and that way hey, the whole world is seeing it, right? So it's not just about me, of course. It's about maybe the person that I have on the show. So
Yeah.
it's just possibilities that he brought up, and I didn't see that. Right? Sometimes we're so deep in the weeds that we can't see the forest for the trees. Is that what they say?
Wow. It's like
Hello.
you had that in your back pocket, huh?
I pulled that out of somewhere.
Oh,
I don't know where I pulled it out of. I ain't gonna say, but
okay.
I'll let you use your imagination where I pulled it out of. Okay.
All right.
But no, but it started with that. So no, thank you so much, William. I appreciate you.
Love it.
Anyway, what's going on? What else? I mean, I know you got to have some juicy to talk about today.
Okay. I want to bring up is it me type scenario, because sometimes it be me be overreacting, overthinking. So and I started to hit you up, but I'm like, you know what? No, because I don't want to sound petty, but I'm gonna bring this up. So event invites. I recently got an event invitation about, I don't know, a lunch with planners, and it's with these I want to say it's a hotel group that wants to share their collection, right? Simple lunch. So, knowing me, I go and look at the date and the location, even though I always say, when you're doing an event, think of location, think of something that some, people want to go to, but haven't gone on their own or they're interested in. That wasn't this location. But you know what? I was like, hey, planners. For me, I like to go to events where I see other planners, interact, network. So I go to click on the link to register. Russell, tell me why the registration was an application to apply to attend this lunch, like a hosted buyer application. Mind you, Russell, last week I'm in the midst of, doing work, and I'm like, let me go ahead and register real quick. This long list, long application drops down. Mind you, okay, name, address, whatever. Then it says, how many events are you doing this year? Fine. What's the budget of these? Fine. How many rooms? Fine. Then it says, please include 2 unsourced RFPs. Give us the dates. Give us the the quantity. Give us the budget. Russell, I'm not doing all that for lunch. I'm not. And so I immediately was like, I understand what you're doing. You're trying to vet your planners to attend, but this ain't it, bro. I'm really curious on how many people are going to get. It's to attend a lunch. Now, mind you, we talk about the hosted buyer events, and hosted buyers are typically, a way for buyers to be hosted and sponsored. So their airfare, their hotels taken care of, right? And transportation in most places. I'm filling that application out, right? There's airfare, there's hotel, there's this and that. I'm not filling it out for $40, $50 lunch.
I agree. I'm with you on this one. I'm with you on this one. I think that's a bit let's just say it's too much. It's over.
And then it was an application, right? So it's the same vetting process as a hosted buyer. So you have to wait to see if you get approved to come to this lunch.
Wow.
Are
these exclusive places that you couldn't go to on your own or something like that? Or what?
It was at a hotel.
It was at a hotel.
It's at a hotel. It's in a hotel meeting room, I imagine, or maybe the hotel restaurant, if not. But it's to your point. It's nothing out of the ordinary, and so I immediately know why they did that. I know. I know they're maybe they're concerned about who's coming or who's showing up, so they want vetted planners. I wasn't familiar with the company. I haven't.
What's the name of the company?
What's that?
What's the name of the company?
You know what? I don't know. I can't remember. It was so. It's a
Look in your email.
It's a hotel. It's a hotel collection.
Who?
It's another hotel collection that I just wasn't.
Look in your email. We got time.
I'm like, I don't know. I deleted it.
Huh? That's it. Well, I mean, regardless who it is, that's well, that is over the top, and I understand we're trying to drill down and get the right people to come, but that can also alienate some good people from coming.
Oh, 100%.
Exactly. I mean, like yourself, people don't tend to understand that there's certain people out there that have a lot of business, but they don't have time to go through and all the hoops and all that stuff to go to a lunch.
It's a turn off. I feel like there's other ways to vet planners, and I feel like connecting in the community. You know, there's a lot of people, you know, that we interact, suppliers, planners. They know who's planning, they know who's not. And so if you're not in that community and constantly knowing, you know, who to invite, maybe that's where you need to start. Maybe you need to start working with someone who knows how to get qualified planners to your events.
I
This vetting application process is, like you said, just turning off really qualified planners. Yeah.
Let's start with LinkedIn. I mean, are you even connected on LinkedIn? And this is the thing that gets me. Hotels will ask for certain things, and you go on LinkedIn, you can't even find them. You know what? I know this for a fact because anytime that I go to a hotel, I am going to tag them on the posting that I'm doing, right? On LinkedIn or whatever. And if you don't have a LinkedIn profile for your hotel, do you think you're going to get anything from me?
That is so true. Why wouldn't you not have a profile? This day and age.
You have to tell me. I'm trying to figure that out.
You're right, because I will looking to tag people. I mean, LinkedIn, I can understand not everybody's on Instagram and, you know, they still feel a certain type of way, but LinkedIn, where your business is done.
Exactly. I was just trying to tag someone just the other day, the hotel that I checked out, and they didn't have one. They did not have one. And I was so disappointed because I love this hotel. I love this hotel. And I'm like, why would they not be on there? And it comes back to that whole visibility thing. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm all big about visibility and this and that. In fact, I came up with an acronym, VIC, VIC, visual, intentional, consistency. Hello?
I love it. I was waiting for the words to flash on the screen.
Oh, damn it. You know what? I didn't do that.
Maybe you do edit. I know you don't like to edit, but maybe this one deserves an edit.
Oh my God. You know what? I'm going to do that right now. Now that you mentioned it, listen.
Look at you.
On there already.
I see you've been busy already for 2026.
You know what? It really just kind of ticked me off when you can't find stuff, or you're trying to, like I said, I'm trying to, send information or share information with the hotel that I happen to be in, and then you can't even find them on LinkedIn. I mean, that doesn't make sense. Now, like you said, I understand some of the other platforms. I mean, I still have something about that. They still should be on. They don't have to post on all these platforms, but they should at least have a profile on each platform. If that's 5, then that's 5. The 5 of the most popular ones, you need to have a profile on that, because you can't control how people buy you. Okay, hotels, DMOs, DMCs cannot control how people buy you or how you show up in these people's lives.
And when they see you, absolutely.
Exactly. So why not put at least your profile on these damn platforms? It doesn't make sense to me. It's all about visibility to me. Yeah. As you've seen, as you've heard.
Yeah. I could only imagine how that irked you.
Man, you have no idea.
We talked about how easy it is to, to showcase, to put something up, to put a room set up, put this, or, make an announcement that. And where are you doing that if you're not on these platforms? How are we supposed to know what you're doing?
I don't know. Keep talking, because
what? No, interesting enough. I think a lot of these companies rely heavily on email marketing because that's where I find the information. I'll get the newsletter, this updates, but what I say to that is you're competing with thousands of other newsletters. That goes to spam. You know what? I have a whole folder of like destinations because I ain't got time to go through it and read it. You know what I mean? Like there's every single destination has a newsletter, hotel has a newsletter, venues have a newsletter. Why aren't you putting that on your social where we're scrolling anyway? It's hitting you. It's now I can't block you. I can't put you in a folder.
You're right. You're right.
It's right there visibly, right?
You're right.
There you go.
See, VIC. We're big on acronyms. Hospitality people, we're big on acronyms. VIC, visibility, intentional, consistency. You got to be visual. Okay, you have to be. There's no other way around it. You got to be intentional, and you got to be consistent. Okay, that's how people know. That's how you should show up all the time. So, boom.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just throwing it out there.
That's the easiest way to think about it, honestly.
Yeah. So hotels, DMOs, DMCs, whatever, anything within hospitality. If you don't have a LinkedIn page, shame on you, but that's okay. It's not end of the world. You can do it now. Okay. So make sure, get with your director of marketing or whoever the heck does that and create a damn profile.
Wait. You mean to tell me there's a whole director of marketing and y'all don't have a presence on social media?
Okay. I'm glad you said that one. That one. That's going to lead me to something else. Okay, remember when this last week? Okay, so maybe you forgot. Last week, I don't remember the conversation, but I said there's a lot of director of sales and marketing that should be the real term should be director of marketing and sales because they do more selling than they do marketing. Yeah. And it should be reversed. You should be doing more marketing than selling. Okay, because marketing is when you're no longer not necessarily in front of someone. Selling is for the most part direct selling. You're on the phone talking to someone. You're having lunch with someone, drinks or whatever. Okay, that's direct. Okay, marketing, you can have a presence without being present.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're missing that point. But getting back to the whole marketing thing, we need to spend more time marketing, less time selling. So especially and that's where social media comes in, which we haven't embraced 100% of for whatever reason, but it works. If you do it, it works, right? So that's where I came up. If people were doing what they're supposed to be doing, I wouldn't be coming up with all these damn quotes and
really. I kind of have a feeling you still would.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I probably would. But there's a lot of stuff that we're missing on, and these things that we do, this daily check-in is becoming more and more. What am I trying to say? It's coming more and more like it's like a class. I'm holding court. I mean, it's a class. I mean, it's a class to understand and take some of this stuff and utilize it. I mean, it's some good. And I'm saying this. I mean, I not that I'm trying to pat myself on the back, but I wish someone, when I was on property, I wish someone was telling me the same stuff that I'm telling everyone else right now, because I would have been a lot more successful if I'd have taken this whole visibility, intentional, and consistency to another level. Okay. And a lot of general managers need to understand this too, that it takes that before it equals, okay, we get business. Money's coming to our bottom line now, because that's one of the things you're missing. If you're being consistent with this stuff, being visible, being intentional, being consistent, it will come. It still takes time because it's a process, right? But no one's going to book business if they don't know anything about you.
And like that's all that needs to be known, right? And so as you're talking, that's why I'm like, I wish more brands would embrace this, because in my role of sourcing venues and looking at hotels for events, I'm constantly doing my research. But imagine me being able to just hop on your page and saying, okay, yeah, this is going to work because I can see it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The social media in hospitality directly correlates to more business, 100%. Because if you're putting it out there and you're reaching to the right people, hello, planners.
Yes.
That's where the business is.
Yes.
And I wish there was more of it. I mean, when I start researching, because I usually do direct and not so much CVIT, it's like, hey, do you have this available? Hey, can I get a floor plan? Hey, can I get some photos? And it's just back and forth that honestly, I don't have time for. I don't. So it's either, if it gets too time consuming, it's like on to the next one, but imagine just having your page set up where it's like, okay, visually, I got it. And you can even send people to your freaking, here's the link to see, the latest event we did. Here's this installation we did. And I can pass that along to who I'm working with. I can pass this along to some decision maker. Imagine us making the decision quicker because of the information we have. You know what I mean? So wow. It's not a wasted effort. And I think social media, for the people that do it, they get it. But there's still people on the fence thinking, oh, it's just social media. It's no big deal. Yeah, well, it's cutting into what you could be having, yes. more leads, more sales, and to your point, visibility.
Yes. And quicker, like you said, quicker response times, because that's one thing hotels, they want to get from, the initial stages to a contract. Bless you. And a lot of times if we have these tools already in place, the lead time could be a lot quicker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and especially you mentioned CVent, that you don't use CVent, but one thing I'm finding about CVent is that there's a lot of hotels that don't even have updated videos and photos on there. And those long drawn out virtual videos are whack. Okay.
You know how we feel about those. Yeah.
Okay? Those are not the best tools, okay, to use. But let's just say the still pictures, still photos that you have on there. A lot of them are not even updated.
Yeah.
And then a lot of them are not, you got to do multiple angles on certain things too. If I'm sight unseen, meaning I've never been to your property before, I need to see multiple angles of a meeting room, meeting space,
yes,
convention space, whatever, where the stage would be, all these things. Look at the lighting. I mean, what are the damn, make it easy. I don't need to go through this whole grid. This meeting space right here has 25-foot ceilings, whatever. We have natural lighting in 99% of our meeting space. Okay, that stuff right there means a lot. Just a couple words, right? I don't have to go through and scroll and try to find all that, because I would say 100% of my clients, they won't book any meetings at a hotel that doesn't have 100% natural lighting, meaning windows in their meeting room.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So that stuff is important, and that can basically, if I see that you don't have it, then guess what? I move on to the next place.
Right. Yeah.
And that's just how it is. So every client's different, and we have to look at, we look at that, right? Okay, this client is different than the other client. So we take all that stuff and, but when we go to CVent, we want the information at our fingertips.
Yeah.
And if it's not, I'm gonna go to your YouTube channel. Do you have a YouTube channel? Because like you mentioned, someone maybe just videotaping their last conference that it just had for some particular group. That maybe something was a little different. Maybe it was something that was a little unique. Right. Look at what we did this time. Look at what this group did at our hotel. I mean, those things, it creates a buzz.
Yeah.
And it's easy to do. And why, from your phone.
Why not be proud of that? Why not brag about it? I mean, what I want to see, if anything, I want to see room setups, and if we talk about social media and we talk about getting into it, like just, so instead of, or even in addition to, because, they send you the specs and they say, oh, this room is, you could see the 100 classroom and 1,000 ballroom. Okay, well, show me. I'm like, literally, I'm actually tired I'm so tired of you. They said, hey, do we have availability for, this 100-person thing? And they send me the specs. And I'm just like, what am I supposed to do with this? And this is why, the whole time, just send me the photo. You guys do what, hundreds of events a year? I'm sure you could grab a photo of each room setup, or at least the main ones. Give me a banquet, give me a classroom, give me whatever you send with the specs. Give me that live interaction. Why? Because that spec sheet doesn't show where the pillars are. They don't show where the screen is being, drawn. They don't show that there's a stage that's unremovable. You know what I mean? So I need to see that room. Take your freaking camera, put it on, like you said, put it on YouTube, and guide me to what this room looks like.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah. Hey, we're on the same page on this one, lady.
I tell you. Well, it's just I'm not optimistic about this because I don't see this. I don't see this in my day-to-day. So I don't know.
Yeah, we have a lot of work to do.
I do see the pretty video, the doctor video, the video that you went and had somebody put together with music.
Spend all this money when they don't have to spend all this money. Exactly.
I'm like, how is that telling me about your rooms?
Exactly. Put the money in something that's going to make sense. That's going to bring in more business, and that is not it. Making a perfect video. At least that's what you think. That's what they think on property, right? That's not what people are looking for. They're looking for something that's real. And if it's just on YouTube, something that somebody had their iPhone and took or their Droid or whatever and put a decent video on YouTube, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for something that's real, something that just, and you can look at the date of it. Oh, this was just last week. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Right. That's another thing too. I feel like we are so conscious of, like, to your point, the photos are old and they're dated. So now, like, we got trust issues. So you sent me this photo. When was this photo made? When was this photo? Don't give us this high school prom photo of your. It doesn't even look like that. Don't give us no AI. Don't do AI.
Oh
wow. Man.
Yes.
Give us the real raw photos. So I had I know I was sourcing something in LA once, like and we needed some, nicer rooms. And he sent the proposal in the room of house rooms and then sent the photo. And I look and I'm comparing and I'm like, that's not the run a house room. That's the upgraded one. And it's like, come on now. And
yes.
So of course, it just, we need to be able to trust you too. So some really live photos. We do have a lot of work to do.
Yeah. You know what? You're absolutely right. I was at the and I'll say this was at the Hyatt Regency LAX last week, and I asked one of the bellmen. I used to work there, years ago. I used to work there. And one of the bellmen who was there when I was there 20-something years ago is still there. Oh. And I asked him, I said, hey, because I hadn't been there since they finished their renovation. Now, they finished their renovation sometime last year, but I didn't have time to make it there last year. So I went last week. Okay. And the lobby they used to have an escalator in the middle of the lobby. They took the escalator out and it just opened up so much space. And they moved around a bar to another side, restaurant, put some meeting space in the lobby. I mean, it's just, they did a great job, right? So I hadn't seen the guest room. So I said, hey, can I see a guest room? And he's like, oh, you probably want to see a suite in this nice. I said, no, I don't want to see a suite. I want to see what your regular attendee would get, right?
Right.
Because I don't want to see that stuff. I mean, I want to see your basic standard room because I want to see what the product looks like now. Because I remember what it looked like before. Those rooms were so nice. I mean, it was just a standard room, but it was the way they upgraded it. I mean, it was It was excellent. It was great. I was like, wow, this is what I'm talking about. And I posted it. And that's one of the hotels that don't have a LinkedIn.
Oh, I was about to say, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Imagine LinkedIn.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
But they did a great job. Their renovation, they did a great job. They
Uh-huh.
should be proud of their renovation. They should be showing it off. And guess what? They are not. They are not.
Missed
So
opportunity. Missed
yeah, I mean, I go to
opportunity.
hotels all the time, and yeah, I'm gonna showcase your hotel. If it's decent, I'm gonna showcase it. Okay, I'm gonna put it on my page or my whatever.
Yeah.
So make sure that even if I'm not there, I mean, just for the world to see, you need to start posting things so people can see. It's all about visibility, people.
Well, I will
Visibility,
say this
intentional
too.
consistency.
I will play a little bit of devil's advocate because we say showcase, showcase. Maybe they just don't know how. And in that case, maybe it needs to start. You need to look into hiring, outsourcing, working that into your budget where you are, bringing in someone to consult on that because, you say it so seamlessly and easily, but, imagine someone just starting out or imagine they're not really honing in on what their social media strategy is. 100% outsource that then, right?
Yeah,
Consult.
yeah. No, you're right. I mean, I guess
Because,
I just assume. That people know what to do or how to do it, right?
well, no, it's good for business, right? Because I mean, lucky for us, that's what you do, right? Right? I'm just saying.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm just setting it
Yes,
up for you.
ma'am. Okay. You need help. If you need help, click on the QR code and reach out to me.
There
Reach
you
out
go.
in touch.
There you go.
Oh, and speaking of the QR code, when someone clicks on the QR code, it gives me a number, like how many people have clicked on it. And
I
it's right
see it too.
Oh, you see that?
I
Okay.
see that says someone clicked. I don't know if it was my click, but
Yeah, well, there's multiple clicks.
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. That is
That's
cool. See,
an interesting thing to think about.
I'm glad
Yeah,
I
QR codes aren't going anywhere, so might as well
No,
put it on there.
might as well put it
Yeah,
on there. You're
yeah,
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. What else? What
yeah.
else, lady? What else?
I know. I lost it. I think we got. Oh, I just lost what I wanted to say. I know we were talking about these hotels. Who else?
I don't know.
Oh man, I don't know. You were talking, and then I was like, "Oh, I got something good," but I lost it.
Oh man, you had something good and you forgot.
I know.
You were on a roll too. You were on a roll.
Oh, I think it was around like these sites. So you made a point about like I don't want to see the suites. Well, I want to see the suites, but I want to see the run house. I want to see your entry level room. But to your point, right? Because I had the same thing. Somebody was like, "Oh, let us show you the best rooms." How many of the best rooms you have? You have only 30 of the best rooms? No, show me what everyone. Show me what everyone else gets, and then build from there. I want to be able to see your suites. I want to be able to see, the penthouse or the hospitality suites that you use. But yeah, and it's funny too that you're talking about, that hotel renovating. That's such a good behind the scenes to mention. Like, I love a good renovation story. I love, like, we're starting to renovate, it's going to take a year and we put millions and millions of dollars. Okay, keep us posted because now I'm invested.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, you can use that for so much content. Here's a hard hat tour. We're knocking this down. We're doing this. We decide to bring in our best designers and yada yada, and they've done this and this, and this is our theme. I'm invested. It's like it's HGTV or something. So I I say, and a lot of hotels are renovating right around this time. So why not? Exactly. Why not turn that into a behind the scenes story? Why not include us in it? What are your thoughts? We went from here to here, and give us a before. Oh, give us a good before and after. We love that.
Exactly. You hit it right there. I mean, that's the story. We're all about social media is about storytelling. Tell the story about your renovation, when it started, and the thing that people don't realize, or maybe they do, I don't know, maybe they're just lazy. It doesn't have to be perfect.
You're right.
Everybody's looking for this perfect production. No, it doesn't have to be a whole production. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be there. It just has to exist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And most things that you do on your phone, your iPhone, your Droid or whatever, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good enough to show. Okay.
Yeah.
So but make sure you just tell the story. And like I said, if you need assistance with that, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to assist. So click on the QR code and reach out to me.
Right. Click it now. Because
What?
click on it now, or like scan it now. Now that you
Exactly.
know.
Scan on it right now so I
Yeah.
know that you're
You can get
there. Okay.
you
So
can know when people scan it. No, I hear you.
that's why it's there. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I mean, it doesn't take a lot to do, but you got to do it. That's the thing. You got to do it.
Right.
Keeping
Right.
our okay, I see a comment here. Let me put that comment on the screen. The comment on the screen. This from James D. Agostino, CRMECHIA. Okay, you gotta, you know what? You gotta mention all the names or the letters in back of the one's name. Keeping our sales and marketing teams engaged and showing progress to sell the dream. Yeah, well, yeah. You gotta exactly. They have
And
to be engaged.
we want to see that. So I don't know if you're in the meeting saying, "Oh no, that's not what we want to showcase." No, you do. We want to
Yeah,
see that. We want
yeah.
to be, invested. We want to keep updated. So yeah, I completely agree. Show the progress.
Yes, definitely. Showing progress to sell the dream. Yeah. This is what it starts off as. And this is what the old rooms look like and transition over time. Like
Hmm.
these are things this is what we're going to look at like now, or this is the
Right.
progress or whatever the heck it is. Let's see. There was another one. Boom. This is how we build our future business at premium ADR. Yep. You know what? It all comes back to ADR, right? So
That's why I'm like, what is it now? Yep. Because you already know.
yes, it's
You
all
already
about the rates. It's all about the rates, right? And of course, renovation, you're going to demand more rates. So people will understand more if they've seen the progress. Like, oh my God, this is what it looked like. Now this is what it looks like now.
Sure.
Oh, I'm okay with the rate increase now because I've seen where you were. It sucked before, and now these hotel rooms are, oh my God, they're spectacular. I love the new design. I love this.
Right.
You want to get people's excitement and buy off and create a buzz and for any salesperson that doesn't utilize that, that's why are you in sales? For any director that does not, this is okay. I hate to go off on these
Uh,
sign things, but if I'm on property now, I'm
mhm.
only hiring salespeople that have a social media presence,
Oh,
meaning they have hello. Do you hear what I said?
you. Oh no, really?
I'm on property. I'm a director of sales and marketing. Oh,
Okay.
for me, it would be director of the marketing and sales. Okay, that's me. Okay,
Right,
that'd be my new title. Okay, I'm
right.
going against the grain. All right,
Marketing and sales.
exactly. But if I got new people coming on board, I'm making sure they have a social media presence and they're not afraid to utilize the social media to put things out. Okay. Even if maybe they have a separate page, a separate account, that's fine. You got the Russell of Hotel. You got the Russell Edmond, for all my personal stuff. And now I got the Russell of Hotels for all my business stuff. Right. And that includes the hotel that I'm working in. So, and then the people that are working there, they have to buy off on this new vision
Yeah.
because guess what? No one else is doing that.
Right.
No one is hiring anybody based on that stuff. And that's where it should be. That's just, hey, I'm throwing out little stuff. I'm little breadcrumbs for y'all to pick up and eat. Okay. But how many people will pick it up? Probably none. And that's okay. Because that's what separates the good hotels from the bad hotels. Or the wait, not I didn't say bad hotel. Let me say that wrong. This is what separates the VIC hotels from just a regular hotel. Oh,
I see you. Okay. Uh, that's an interesting, strong statement. I never thought about that, but That's interesting. And the reason I say that is, one, okay, so the budget needs to justify that as well. You need
Go
to bring
on.
it. Oh,
I'm listening. Go on.
oh, okay. I saw my name, so
This is Vic. Okay. I had to put the Vic back up there just
the
so
Vic.
people
Okay.
that
Well, I
are.
was saying goodbye to Jason. I think he had to
Oh,
jump.
he has to go? Okay.
Yeah,
Hold on a
but
second. Let me see. Oh, what am I doing? What happened?
appreciate
Need to
it.
jump off, but thank you, Russell and Tiffany, for another great event. No, thank you. Appreciate
Yeah,
you. Oh, there it is.
in
Okay.
your comments. Yeah.
So yeah, so Jason needs to jump off, but we appreciate him coming on, and those are his last comments. So thank you so much. We appreciate you coming on. So thank you. And we're gonna do. I have to call him this week, and I already sent him a message that I'm gonna call him this week, and we're gonna talk about when we're gonna get him on the show. Could be as early as next Tuesday. We'll see. We'll have
Okay.
to see.
Have to
But
tune
yeah.
in.
So finish what you're gonna say now. Finish your thought because
Oh no, I was just talking about the hiring, people with social media presence, 100%. And this gives opportunity for people trying to get in the business as well. They're like, hey, here, what can you bring that's different than anyone else? Oh, well, I can bring my, I bring in my social media presence. I bring in my brand, and people, can walk into my story, how I get hired, and this is what I'm doing. This is what, this, for you to say that's interesting, when you're really honing in on someone who already has their own brand. It's because historically it's been shunned. It's been like, oh, I don't want to share my, my side life with my job. Oh, I don't want them to know that I do this on social media. But now, it is, it's revered as a good thing. How the wheels are turned now because people are seeing how social media is impactful. So that could be great for someone who's already utilizing social media in their own personal brand.
Yeah, I think so. I've been thinking about this for quite a while, but I haven't said anything until the right time. Things have to present itself for me to bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that's what a lot of sales teams are missing, and that's not just from the hotel.
Yeah.
This is the DMO side as well. Destination marketing organizations, CVBs. I think there's people that do embrace it, and there's some people that don't embrace it. So I think you have to tap in because that's what separates. In Hollywood, I'm just using this as an example. There's a couple stories that are out there, and I can't remember the actors. And what separated someone from everything's equal, okay? Say there's two actors that are going for this one position. They both, did the screen test and they both read lines or whatever. What separated and how one got it over the other is because one had more of a social media presence than the other. And I can't remember who this was. And I'm sure this happens more than once. It's not an isolated thing anymore. But they want to be able, at the end of the day, they want people to watch this person on whatever that's on. If that's on YouTube, if that's on Netflix or whatever, they want people to watch it. And because the more people to watch it, the more money they make for that particular project, right? So why would they want to take someone that has no presence on social media versus one that has, a couple 100,000 people that are watching, that follow this person, right? So it's kind of that whole thing. I'm just kind of bridging two things together, but it still makes sense. It still makes sense for you to go out. That's what I would do. Like I said, if I'm back on property now, I am looking and I need to hire new people, or maybe even the people that are already there. I need to make sure that they are social media savvy. If maybe they don't have a presence now, but they will build one because that's going to be part of the new thing. Moving forward, that's going to be part of it. And any new people maybe it doesn't work out with those people. The new people that I'm bringing in, they have to have that. And that's what I'm looking at first and foremost before I sit down and have a conversation with them. Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on, they at the very minimum, everybody should have a profile on LinkedIn. This is a business.
Yeah.
Okay? You have to. Now, outside of that, what other platforms are you on and that you use frequently? Now, if you just have an account, you haven't used it in freaking 10 years, well, you ain't the person. Okay. I need someone that's actively doing it because that's what you're going to be required to do moving forward. Like I said, you don't have to use your personal account. You're going to build it from scratch, but you know how to do it because you've done it for your personal thing. So you're going to have two different accounts. What you do in your personal stuff, that's fine. But you're going to have one, like whatever hotel that is, Russell at the whatever, whatever. Yeah. I mean, to me, it makes perfect.
Well, I was about to say it makes sense. It's smart. Absolutely. Yeah, and it's funny that you mentioned the Hollywood story because have you noticed a lot of stars now are just really vamping up on their social media presence? Like they're doing all these TikToks.
Exactly.
They're bringing their kids in. They're just, and it's like, wait, you're a movie star. You make millions every year. Why should you do this? But to your point, it's like if that is the deciding factor, you want to, regardless, you're going to want to have that personal brand on social. So it's the same thing, in our industry moving forward. I will say that, if that's the case, make sure you're supporting people in that. Make sure you're like, if you're hiring someone on that's Gen Z and they're like, hey, I want to do these TikToks, support them in that. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
Let them do that. Embrace that. Because I feel like that is going to be a deciding factor between, us seeing the visibility of your hotel versus your competitor.
Exactly. And remember that the brand starts with that person. It doesn't start with the hotel that you're working in or the DMC or the DMO. It starts with that person. People will buy that person before they get to the hotel. Okay. Those are things that we don't think about. The brand is you.
Yeah.
Okay. The brand is you. I'm the brand. You're the brand. Okay. We happen to work for a brand. We represent a brand, but it starts with us. Okay. Like Miss Dijana Pagano. Hey, how are you? CMPLES. She's going to buy me before she buys anything else. Okay. Before she buys that hotel that I represent. I have to resonate with her. She has to be comfortable with me before, she's going to be interested in that hotel. I mean, it's just it. Good morning from Denver. Let me put her comment up there.
Her city and everything.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I know.
Good morning from Denver. Yes, in agreement with you both. I have great concern if a person doesn't have a profile on LinkedIn.
Yeah, this day and age. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know what? I'm about to shed a tear right now. I'm about to shed a tear. Okay. Because that makes sense. That makes all the sense in the world. You have someone it's not just me saying it, it's not just Tiffany. You have a certified meeting professional saying this as well. Okay. And she's in Denver. So thank you for shouting out Denver. Hey, congratulations on making it to the AFC Championship. Sorry about your quarterback, but I'm not a huge Denver fan, just so you know. I hope you guys get beat next week. But hey. But you guys have a great season.
You like Denver, the city? I like Denver as a destination.
Oh, I love Denver. I booked at least 3 or 4 programs in Denver. Oh yeah, I love Denver. They're easy to work with. I love their properties. Their CVB is good when I worked with them. So no, I appreciate the house in. I booked that hotel. I booked the JW. I booked the Sheraton. So yeah, so no. See, I ain't got a problem with dropping. I don't have a problem with dropping names. Okay.
I see. We'll go visit Denver. Yeah, absolutely. They're a great destination.
Okay. One more comment from Miss. Hi, I'm shopping. Okay. Well, get your shop on. Get your shop on. Have a good time. Thank you so much for joining.
Look at someone who's shopping and still have the time to make comments. I love it.
See, we got some diehard people here. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, hey, it's a holiday, so
yes. Happy King Day. If you're too lazy to do it up on LinkedIn, then I think twice about moving forward. Wow.
Ooh,
it's all good. Sports. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, we'll do. Let me put that comment back up here though.
Well, okay, I will say I just want to do full circle about that. So LinkedIn, like you said, get on, but having your profile optimized and making sure that it's current, Okay, so that's the best vetting process. So, from that invite I got where they want you to fill out a whole full application. I'm thinking I'm getting a job after this, but I keep my LinkedIn up to date. Company wise, my history,
Yes.
what I've done. So it's easily going to LinkedIn to vet planners. You don't have to make them go through hoops to attend a lunch event. Just do the work.
Yes.
Don't be lazy.
Exactly. Don't be lazy. And going back to the hotel, make sure you have it. You're requesting all this information. Make sure you have your shit together. Excuse my language.
Okay.
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 Because there's a lot of hotels that don't. Okay. So we're asking for a lot of stuff from planners, professional, whatever. Do you have it? Do we know all the information about your hotel? Okay. So make sure we have that.
Reply back.
Whew.
I hear you.
Whew, man, getting me worked up on here on King Day. Okay, so
trying to enjoy the holiday. Had to jump in and tell people get on LinkedIn. I hear you though.
Oh man. Okay, well, you know what? We've been here over an hour, Miss Tiffany. Man, you know what? That's what I'm talking about. Just you lose track of time, and that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that we're able to come on and people come on and make comments and some of them actually agree with us. You know what I mean? So
imagine that.
That's a good thing. So, not that they have to agree with us, but I'm always happy to see somebody chiming in and understanding, at least understanding the subject matter. You know what I mean? And either agreeing or disagreeing, or maybe they have their own opinion on it. But just so happened, Miss Dijana Pagano, she agreed. So I appreciate that. Let me put her comment. She had another comment. Agreed, and hotel personnel should also do their homework.
Yes. Yeah, it goes both ways.
Yeah, it's a two-way street. It's definitely a two-way street. And yeah, it's okay to vet, but have your shit together too. Okay. All right. Okay. I have to say that. I have to say that.
All right.
I have to say that. I had to say it. And I had to say it the way I said it. Okay. So but yeah, so no, this is good. This is all good. I think that's it. Unless you have one more thing you want to add, Miss Tiffany.
I think we covered a lot. We covered it.
Yeah.
If you didn't get those tips, I don't know what to tell you, because this was.
Well, if they didn't get the tips, maybe someone's just tuning in now. They need to check out the replay. Okay.
Catch the replay.
Check out the replay. And because we do this every Monday, Tiffany and myself, of course, I do a daily check-in Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But Mondays are devoted to Miss Tiffany English, and she comes on and she brings the heat. Okay, she ain't taking no prisoners when it comes to some of the topics that she's talking about. And we don't script this. Okay, this is unscripted stuff. Okay, this is stuff that I'll ask her what she's thinking, and boom. What's affected her that last week? Obviously, there's a lot that affected her. Okay?
Well, look, I give you some stuff, and then we go at it, and this is good. I mean, this is snap.
She said snap. I wish you beauty in your holiday Monday all day long. Thank you so much.
I
appreciate that. And she said, until next time, must sign off. No, we thank you. We appreciate the time you've given us. Miss Dijana Pagano, thank you so much. CMPLES. And she's in Denver. Okay, so anybody that comes on and makes a chat, make sure you mention where you are, because this year we want to be intentional about knowing where you are, and shout out that destination. And we may have a story about that destination.
We would most likely would. That's probably why you would.
Yes.
It's kind of your destination, so we can talk a few minutes about
it. Exactly. We can talk about that destination. Good, bad, or indifferent. And Denver is a great destination.
Oh, Denver, thumbs up.
Yes, definitely. Definitely one of the better ones that I've used here in the States. Definitely. So I think that's it, Miss Tiffany. I did have a closing Of course, I got a quote. I got to have a quote.
You? Oh, look at
Of
you.
course, of course. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? And this is a quote from MLK. So what are you doing for others? Okay. I mean, we all do these things. I mean, I do what I do or whatever, but are you giving back to your community or whatever the heck it is? However that is, however that looks for you, let's make sure that we're doing that. Okay. And that's it. So that's it. I just wanted to end the show on that. And I ain't trying to say, well, I do this and I do that. No, whatever you do, you do. Okay.
No, I like that.
There you go. There you go.
Great way to end. Happy MLK Day.
Yes.
MLK Jr.
Yes. So anyway, so just real quick, what you got anything else going on this week, or do you have anything going on this week? Probably not.
Probably not. Still in January.
Yeah, you got trips planning in February though, right?
Yeah. I got some things going on in February. February can't get here soon enough.
Okay, well, you gotta take each day as it comes. Okay, let's don't get ahead of ourselves because you're gonna miss something.
Speaking of destinations, I do have some destination content that I need to. I know it's a little dated. But I want to blog it. So I have some notes on some destinations that I want to put together on my blog. So okay. I will be doing.
Speaking of that, I have somebody working. Did I tell you I had somebody working on my website?
No.
Okay. It's not completed yet, but someone's working. I think I told you I met somebody.
Oh, you did. You were gonna have a conversation with someone you met.
I did have the conversation. Okay. And we agreed there's 3 things that I needed done on my website, and she's working on that currently. When it's done, I'll let everyone know, of course, unless you just happen to be checking out my website. But it's in the process of being done now. She said by Wednesday, but I said take your time, no rush.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see. And then one thing that she mentioned, like say if I put something on LinkedIn, it'll automatically go to my blog. There's something
that's good.
And that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something that I don't have to keep posting things on the site. It'll post itself once I do it. So those are some changes that are coming. But yeah, so it's always good to have a fresh set of eyes look at your stuff, whatever that is, your profiles, your websites or whatever, because you could be missing something. And she mentioned about 10 things. I said, well, shoot, let's talk about the top 3.
We're like, hold on. Okay.
Yes. Let's do the top 3.
Okay.
Because for each one, there's a price increase.
Yeah, right.
Okay? So
good. Okay. So that's good.
So I'll keep you posted on that. Yeah. And then also, I mentioned William Davis. So yeah, he's another person that kind of looks at my stuff, and we have I was supposed to meet with him do a Zoom on Friday, but I forgot. So that was my fault. And I asked him to redo that. Can we do it like today, tomorrow, sometime this week? So hopefully we do that. So yeah. Okay. So there's always people out there that can assist you with certain things, and sometimes we need somebody from the outside to look at our stuff. Yeah. Okay. And just to make sure we're doing things the right way, or maybe just have some added suggestions. So this is a big QR code right here. So yeah, so click on that one. And this is the end of the show, right? So I'm gonna start using the big one at the end of the show, and it's the same information. It's just maybe more. It's my website and my email on this one. So feel free to click on that, and then let's see if I can get Miss Tiffany's on here. Oh, let's see. I have another comment. What is the comment? Did I see another comment? No, somebody clicked on it. Okay.
Yeah, it just gives you a notification.
Oh, and that's so cute right there. So
look at you finding all new tricks and tips.
Yeah. Let me get okay. I need to click this off, and then I want to make sure I put your email up here, because somebody may want to get a hold of Miss Tiffany.
That.
See, you know what?
Spelled right and everything. You know what? I like it. I like it.
It's all about the brand, Miss Tiffany. Okay, it's all about the
Appreciate it.
brand. See, that's what that's what I do. Okay, that's how I get down. I don't know what everybody else is doing, but
Oh my gosh.
that's how I get down. Okay.
Yep.
Anyway, so yeah, this was a longer show than I had anticipated. But you know what? When there's good information, you're sharing good information, and there's good people that are coming on and having comments and conversation and keeping it going. We appreciate that, right? It's all about engagement. It's all about the engagement, and we do appreciate that because it makes it more interesting. You know, we
Yeah.
can
Oh,
comment on
100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that's what you're looking for. So hopefully these little tidbits of information are good. I mean, we do this every Monday, Tiffany and myself, right? So feel free to come back next Monday. I've
Right.
actually extended it for her to come on anytime I'm doing my daily check-in, but you know, that's on her. Okay. But Mondays are devoted to her. Like she's just, I know
Okay.
she's so
You want
busy.
me to just
She's just so busy, we know.
No. Wait, I'll pop in. I don't know how. Well, no, that doesn't work. I can't just pop in.
I don't know if that does the link that I sent you, does it only work on this show? Is it dated? Is that
No, this one's not dated.
meaning the link that I say, because I send you a link every time we do a show. Do you need that link? Can you use the same one is what I'm asking?
Well, I'll try. You about
Okay,
to
we'll
go
try
on?
it.
I'll
If
try
not,
it.
just send me a message and say, hey,
Pop
send me
in.
another link. Damn. I mean, that's easy.
All right, I hear you. Okay, so when are you on next? You on next today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow I have On Air with Russell of Hotels.
Oh,
You know that live hospitality talk show that
All
everyone's
right.
talking about?
But it's at different times, right?
That comes on at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, 1 o'clock. Okay, so
1
next
o'clock
time you're
my
on.
time. 1 o'clock
Okay.
my time.
All right.
Okay, so I
Okay.
mean, you like I said, you're more than welcome to do that. I don't. Everybody doesn't have that. Okay, I'm not giving everybody that
I
invitation.
know.
Okay,
You know, I like to
you
feel
can,
special.
and you can pop in like you're popping in now. But you
Yeah.
can always look and make comments or whatever. That's
Yeah.
fine. We want
Yeah,
the
when it
world
gets
to do that. So anyway, that is it because we're talking too much. Anyway, that's it. Appreciate you coming on. Thank you for the people that have popped in. And that's Mr. Jason and Dijana. Did I say that right? Did I say that right?
I hope so.
Dijana Pagano. Did I say that right?
Dijana?
I said it right?
I hope so.
You know what? You know
I don't know her.
Yeah, Dijana Pagano. Yeah, I said that right. And
Okay.
Jason D'Agostino. Yeah, I said
All
that
right.
right. Hello. Dang. Okay. You act like you couldn't just say, yeah, you're right, Russell. You're right. Anyway, gotta go. People are texting me. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.
See
And
you
as
next
always,
time.